So I'm Zac from Crowdfund Genius.
And I'm Dave, and it's good to be here with you on the 21st of December. We'll use a date because it's almost Christmas.
Yes, 4 days. I snapped it this morning.
4 days.
4 days till Christmas. I'm super excited. I love Christmas. Dave's kind of a Scrooge.
The big guy is packing up the sleigh as we speak. So
if you could have one thing on Kickstarter from Santa this year, what would it? Or Indiegogo, what would it be?
Those headphones.
Which ones?
The modular headphones. These are pretty rocking, man.
I feel the same way, to be honest with you. Because when I first
cool.
seen them, I mean, just the fact that I bought some expensive bows before and they broke, and just the fact that you can just, those things just,
I
it
got
breaks,
kids that break stuff. It happens.
Yeah.
The other one is his little bitty speakers too.
What, the Pebble speaker?
The Pebble speaker.
Pebble
pretty
speaker
cool.
is pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
I also feel like I need to throw a drone in there somewhere, but
I
want a drone.
I'm gonna be a little bit snotty. I want the DJI Mavic Pro.
I do too.
I mean, it's pretty cool.
You could be sitting there hovering right now filming us.
The show
really
would
loud.
be that much better. Yeah. There goes our sound.
Yeah, but I totally want one of those as well. So last week we talked a little bit, and I think we should just kind of bring it up again. We talked a little bit about the Fitbit acquisition of Pebble, not the speaker, but the watch. And I guess
we misspoke.
Yeah, we misspoke a little bit. But it's still, I mean, you got bought out for $40 million. Of any other company, I know if I ran a few Kickstarter campaigns and I got bought out for $40 million, I'd be thrilled.
I appreciate our staff looking into that for us and telling us actually what they were offered a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
They go, hey guys, just because you thought it was a great deal. What, $720 million, I think?
$750. They were offered $750 million after their first campaign.
So here's the story for you. If you get offered $750 million, take it. And the other thing to think about on an exit strategy, a lot of people, when they start their company, they're looking at getting the MVP and going to market. You really need to think about what's your exit strategy because you don't know when an opportunity is going to hit you. You just don't know.
Yeah, you should. There's I can't think of the book right now. I'll put it in the comments, but there's a book out there about how you're supposed to build your business, especially if you ever want to exit or plan to exit. There's a really good book. I'll put it in the comments whenever I figure out the name, or maybe after when I Google it. So.
Well, I'd also tell you, you should always plan to exit your business. It may be now, it may be 40 years from now, but if you aren't thinking about how you're going to exit, you're going to end up with something you don't know what to do with in 30 years, and you're scrambling after the fact when you're really busy to figure it out, or when you don't have all the pieces in place and you can't exit when somebody makes an offer.
And if you've got a product, like a tech product, like the Pebble watch. If you have a tech product, or what Oculus Rift was another one that was bought out after our first one campaign. If you've got a tech product and you're building your campaign, or you're building your whole Kickstarter campaign, like he said, make sure you get prepared for an exit. Because if you've got like the followers and you've got the money, and if you're running the campaign and throughout the campaign you're starting to see that you've got 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, then you know what? There's probably going to be somebody that's interested in your company, and somebody's probably going to be knocking, or at least want to talk to you about it.
Well, think about it this way. You launch your campaign. It's amazingly successful. And the phone rings. Hi, this is John from Google. We're curious if you'd be willing to sell your product. And you're, instead of going, oh, crap, what do I do, and scrambling, you're ready to go. You're ready to set that meeting and have that conversation and get the maximum value for your company.
And what's one way they can kind of be prepared for that, Dave?
I think study. Study. Every product is different. Every exit strategy is different. But if you don't start with the end in mind and what it looks like, you can't get there because you will have made mistakes in the beginning in your setup, how you set up your common stock for your Series A funding, if you have that, what you've done in Series B if you're there, which you shouldn't be if you're just launching a product. But you need to think about all of the things that happen, because here's what's going to happen. I can tell you this. The VC financial guys and the companies that are buying you are smarter than you are. I mean, they're going to
do this
work
for a living,
right? I mean, that's what they do every day.
Companies every day that they're going to purchase. So.
And Zac and I can tell you horror stories of friends that have set up their company and gotten bought out. They got a great deal, and when they liquidated everything and their term was over and the deal they set up, they had this much, zero. I'm in a company right now.
Read the fine print too.
I'm in a company right now where my percentage of the company keeps going down every time we do a new funding round, and it's my fault, right? I trusted the people I was with. They're great people, but you've got to do what you got to do to raise money to keep the company running. And when you do, you lose interest. So make sure you understand what's going on as the game starts. I was never told this, so I'm sharing it with you so you can learn.
And I'm going to give one real quick tip, just like we do with crowdfunding. So take this with a grain of salt. I've never sold a company, nobody even asked to buy my company or anything like that yet.
They're going to.
Yeah,
It's coming.
So But if you're trying to sell a company and you don't have that much experience, like he said, do research. It's just like a crowdfunding campaign. You did your research. You looked at other campaigns that were successful. So go out there and talk to other companies that have been acquired. Talk to other founders that have sold a company before. Send them an email, send them a tweet, send them a Snapchat, whatever it is. Send them a message and ask them, how can you be prepared to sell your company, especially if you're running a campaign and you're starting to get up into the 7 figures and maybe double that or whatever. So
be prepared and make sure you have smart people on your team that you trust to walk you through the process.
Other than that, if you run one campaign, it's highly successful, modify the product, come out with version 2, and run another campaign and make it extremely successful, and just keep doing that over and over. People are going to catch attention eventually. Somebody's going to catch on. So that's all I got for today.
You can stop playing the song "I Want to Be a Millionaire" so freaking bad.
Want to be a millionaire?
Because you're there.
Sing it.
You're there.
Sing it.
No,
Come
no.
on, you got to.
There is
I wanna
no
be
singing.
a millionaire.
Hey, we all do. It takes hard work and persistence, and realize you're going to fall down. Get up, dust yourself off, get back in the game, because that's the only way you truly win in life.
And that's it for today's episode of CrowdChat. So, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, be safe, and New Year starting. What are you going to do? What are you planning to do? It starts now. Planning starts now for 2017.
Hey, Merry Christmas. I'm Dave, and we're out of here. You gonna get off your phone and stop wasting?
I'll snap.
I don't have much time on my.
I don't either. All right, let's go for it.